A lot of y'all been asking me to make this video about my hair journey and how I basically went from having a fresh cut to having locks. I'm gonna pull up some pictures here. Where is it? All right, so this is December 16, 2021. As you can see, I'm pretty bald. This is this is pretty bald. But over here, as you can see, I wasn't really happy. That's 2021. Even though like monetary and stuff, I just moved into my new apartment. I wasn't happy. So I cut my hair. I basically did like a Britney Spears and cut my hair because I was very unhappy with myself. And I just, when you feel unhappy with yourself and you want something to feel new, something has to change. Like I cut my hair because it's a very premature decision. And after I cut it, I kind of regret it. And I was like, I need to get my hair back. And this is March 4th, 2022. So this is like 3 months later that I got a full head of locks again. You know what I'm saying? So what basically happened is I got lock extensions. This is the video here. So as you can see, this is by Kawan's Locks and Chops. I want to give a huge shout out to him. He's amazing. If you ever come to New York and need lock extensions, go to Kawan Locks and Chops. This is not a sponsor. He did not ask me to do this video. He just does a really good job. And as you can see, they've been holding up for a very long time. It can be, as long as you maintain it, and I'm going to give y'all tips at the end of this video. If you are looking forward to get lock extensions, I'll give you some tips on how I was able to maintain it because it is attached just like if you had locks anyways, right? So this is it right here. Just take a look. See? Like, you see how short my hair was, right? Boom. He went crazy. Went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling myself. Look, I was feeling myself, man. I was really happy with the result of these extensions, man. And they look really good. They look so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with having lock extensions. And I know a lot of y'all be like, oh, a lot of y'all gonna take this video and be like, oh, his hair is fake, this, that, and the third. I don't care. I honestly don't care. I don't see anything wrong with it. If it's a bad job, that is when I have a problem with it because I just don't like when people look like crap, So yeah. I'm gonna play the video one more time so y'all can see it for yourselves. Look at how short my hair is. He was able to grab every hair follicle, everything, and make it work, right? And as you can see the result, ladies and gentlemen, and this is when I did the blue and red. I dyed the hair myself, but I always go to, like, when I'm in New York, I go to him to like twist my joint because he does it like his job is so clean. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got some lock extensions and things of that nature. I've been dancing with them. I've been doing everything regular. I get it wet, I wash it. I do everything that I would normally do if it was 100% my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those of you who's trying to like get lock extensions or contemplating on it, what I would say is do your research. If you're from New York, definitely go to Kawan Locks and Chops. You're gonna be paying a pretty penny. So just be ready for that, right? And let me just tell y'all, when y'all get y'all lock extensions, remember, it's not your hair. Don't be pulling on it. Don't go crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you have locks in general, do not pull on your hair. It can still be detached. You know what I'm saying? Do not pull your locks. You know what I'm saying? But let me just get into the reason why I thought lock extensions was a good idea for me. Like I said before, I cut my hair prematurely because I was having a bad episode, and I thought life wasn't going the way I wanted. Even though I got a new apartment, I got this, I got that, I got all the things that I wanted in that particular time. I still didn't feel 100. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't feel Gucci. I was like, yo, like, why do I feel like this? I don't know if it was because I had a situation with a previous woman that I was dealing with, but I feel like that contributed to it. I feel like that was the icing on the cake, but I don't think that was like the main reason why. I just didn't feel like I felt ugly. I don't know why, but I felt ugly, and like I have really bad self-esteem. Like to this day, I have bad self-esteem. Like people be like, oh, you have a great smile, this, that, and the third. I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mean it. I don't want this to be like a dummy downer. Like moody type of video, but I'm just giving y'all the backstory on why I cut my locks. So I cut my locks. My hair was black. I was feeling good. I was feeling, you know what I'm saying? And then I got bored of that, and like a week later, I dyed it blonde. And then I was like, yo, I hate the way I look right now. I like how I felt more like myself when I had my hair. And I was like, So I started doing research. I was like, boom, 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 let me do some research. And I was like, man, I'll pay whatever I have to pay in order to get my locks extensions, but it have to be a good job. And I went on Instagram. I was looking on YouTube. I was down to travel to Texas, to here, Atlanta. I was down to travel. Like, I was going out. I was going to do that. Like, if you want to get lock extensions, do whatever you got to do to make sure your job is well done. Do not go to no cheap spot to get your lock extensions done. Okay? Don't do it. Pay the full price. Don't do shortcut. You will regret it. I promise you will regret it, right? Do not do shortcuts, right? I lived in Jersey. I went all the way to the Bronx. It was like 2 hours, gang, on the train. 2 hours. I hate long trips. I cannot do it. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours is long. I would sleep on the train, right? I was done. But I went there. It wasn't my hair. I didn't give him back my hair, even though I had my hair in like a box. I just got a new set of like hair and everything. He took care of it. I'm not gonna say his price because that's like rude and it's his business. I can't say the price, but it is expensive. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's budget friendly. You have to save for this. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty petty. But he got the job done in like 5-6 hours. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. It's just I'm tender-headed, and he's like pulling and basically like stitching the hair into your hair, basically. So it's like creating a knot and forming it so that like if you got this is one of the hairs, and this is your hair right here, right? You basically like putting it, and then it's just like it together. You're bonded now. You got two pieces of hair as your hair, and it just becomes one, and kablam, right? The thing about lock extensions, the more you grow out your hair, the better it is because you have more hair to put inside the lock, right? If you had your hair short like mine, you will have situations where you're in the club like myself and one of them go, woo, when you try to do a backflip. I was like, oh, snap. And like, one of my jaws flew. And after that day, it wasn't obvious because I had my hair in a ponytail. Like, it was thrown back. So when it came out, like, by the time I realized, like, it was like 2 days later, I was like, oh, shoot. Because I had taken my hair down. I seen that one of the parts was like missing. I was like, oh, snap. This is an empty space of no locks. So what I did was I went on YouTube and I started learning how to like crochet it back into your hair and stuff. You know, basically, you got to learn how to like install it yourself too. And it's not hard. It's not hard. You get one of the little crochet needles. Let me get it right now. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to get it right now, y'all. Get it right this moment. Right here, right? You get one of these right here. This is your best friend. I always got one of these crochet needles, man. Gotta have one of these. And basically what you do is you grab the lock, right? If it slips out, you know what I'm saying? Grab the lock, you put it on top, and you go in and out. And then eventually it's gonna knot together, and you good as new, right? Like I said, the more you grow out your locks, they're gonna mature together, and you don't have to cut it off. But I want to cut it off only because I don't like my hair being too long. Like, I don't want it to be all the way down here. Like, I just don't see the point of that. That's just heavy. You know what I'm saying? But I like this length. But when my hair grows out more and more, I'm probably going to have to cut them. My hair is like this long now, like down here, probably my eye. But, yeah, I have lock extensions. So if anybody was like, oh, my God, how did your hair grow so fast in 3 to 5 months? Do you got extensions? Yes, I do. You have a problem with it? Suck your mother. Sorry. Right? I don't understand why people have a bad, like, especially when men get lock extensions. Like, Fetty Wap don't have lock extensions. There's so many people who got lock extensions that you don't know about. Because it looks good. As long as the job looks good, that's all that matters, right? And if you're not out here flexing, oh, yeah, this is my these are my locks. I mean, technically you are, cause it is your locks, cause you paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So real talk, like, and make sure if you get lock extensions, get human hair, human hair. If anybody tell you to get anything different, they're capping. Do not get anything. If you don't get no buffalo hair, horse hair, don't do it. Get human hair, right? You will get the best results with that. And make sure you get the crochet method. I said metal method. Crochet method. So that means they are stitching the lock into your hair. They're combining it together. Don't get the wrap. Don't get that unless you wanna, deal with that. I'm not telling you what to do, but get the crochet. If you want your joint to be looking gooch, you know what I'm saying? Get the crochet. My hair is not cut right now, but I'll show y'all. You know what I'm saying? My hairline is looking crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we Gucci, gang. I could grab them now. I could do whatever I want because they matured. I've had them for about a year now and change. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You can't even tell, baby. Like, you can't even tell. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's how I grew my hair out. And if you guys have any questions about lock extensions, what you should be paying, hit me up on Instagram. Instagram is _. And yeah. I will be making a video. I'm thinking about making a video about like the Houston move, like an update video on how it's been. Let me know if y'all want to see that. And I love you guys so much. No cap. Be good. You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed. Yeah. No cap.